What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Women Rock Wednesday. I know I'm a few minutes behind. Let me share everything uh, with you. Let me make sure I get everything shared up here. Your people at Facebook was acting up again. You know that they do what they do. They do what they do. But for now, I want y'all to understand: if the show goes down on Facebook, go over to YouTube. If the show, I repeat, I'm sharing the show. I'm sharing it to my friends, but sometimes it's just I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna just tell the truth. But we got workarounds. We can't let nobody go over to YouTube, Chop Shop HTX, and we back in the building. I'm sharing the show right now as we as we speaking. I'm sharing the show. I'm sharing the show. Let me get my hand off of that. Let me put this over just a little bit. Let me put this over a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, but I'm still I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just trying to make sure I got everything set because I got a little situation right here I don't want to bump into. Maybe if I move this over and move this here. Yes. Y'all, I'm working. Y'all, I'm working on a makeshift. This is my travel pack. Let me share the show through on the YouTube right quick. Uh, But it's gonna be good. Women Rock Wednesday today gonna be pretty good, fellas. I see you up there, but I got to share this thing to to Facebook. I mean, to all my thing. Wait a minute, PJ has agreed. Oh my God. Oh boy, it's just so much stuff happening, just popping up on my feed. I got to put that. I got to put that in my notes. I got to put that in my notes. Y'all got to. We do this stuff in real time over here, man. We don't play around on this chop shop. Me and Jimmy we be trying to make it happen. So share the show, everybody. I know it's Women Rock Wednesday. I don't see no women on there yet. Just share the show, text tag, tell your friends, tell your women, tell you. Yeah, I said tell your women, tell your people. But I got to make the announcement. Facebook. Wait a minute, ain't nobody on Facebook. Let me share it. Let me share it again, cause y'all. Who is that? No, I'm gonna share it again, cause y'all act like y'all. If I don't share it, yeah. Well, Robert, I didn't get to share. But what's up, y'all? What's up, Terry? Terry. I got something for you, Terry. Terry, I got something for you. I got something for everybody today. I got something for. I mean, if you from 8 to 80 today. But share the show, hit that thumbs up button, hit everything you can share it right now. Somebody shared something, I think. Somebody been sharing it. But I just sometimes I just want to sit down and talk to y'all, man. It's just, I got it's so much stuff going on out here in the world, and I'm thinking about this weekend. I'm on the West Coast right now, and that man said he had to find me on X. How did you find me on X? What you mean? Hold on 1 second, yeah. He said he had to find me on X. Rob, what's up? I had to find you on X. What you mean on X? I don't know what you mean. Uh, Big Coach, what you mean you had to find me on X? Help me out. Shit, I don't know what you're talking about. Shit. Maybe I need some. But if you're on Facebook, Terry, and Terry, it's because Facebook, they got a mind of this own. They'll just shut you down right in the middle of the show. They might shut us down. Just go over, Terry, to Chop Shop HTX on YouTube, and we back up. I was reading last night. Over the last few days, I've been reading and preparing for this upcoming um I got to do some this weekend. I got to do something that's very groundbreaking. It gets to put me. uh, and everything that I've ever done before. Uh, it gets to put me in the same on the same platform with one of the best high school coaches uh, in Texas and Houston, especially Houston history, Bruce Glover. First time we're gonna ever work together, but he found value in the information that we've been given, the Chop Shop been given uh, on this air, and he just said, "Man, more parents and more kids need this." So right in his fall league prep before he getting ready for this fall league, um, he decided, "Man, let's do something together. I bring the basketball piece, and you bring the information piece." I said, "Wow." I couldn't turn him down. Y'all got to realize I'm in LA. I had planned on being out here for a while, but I'm coming back just for that. I know what Twitter is. I know what X is, but he said, I had to find you on X. I didn't understand what he meant by that. I know what X is. I know exactly what X. Okay, Sonya's in the building. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I know what X is, Rick. I don't know what he mean. He had to find me on X. And it's so weird because let me go to my X. It says Robert Hatter. So how is it? I didn't know. Rick, it said Robert Hatter on X. So how was it you had to find me? So that's what I didn't understand, Rick. You missed it on that one, Rick. You made a turnover on that one. That's a party foul. But happy Women Rock Wednesday to Sonya. She's in the building. Yo, I just got so much stuff that I want to talk about. I'm just waiting on some women to get in. What's up, Greg King? Shout out to Greg King. Greg King introduced me to the great Carla Gigliotto, the unbelievable beauty and health expert. They call her the Michael Jordan of the beauty and health industry. And guess what? We got a direct line to her. If if you're a Chop Shop member or you're not, we got a direct line to her. And we're gonna make sure I give you that information a little bit later. Eric Boone is in the house. I see you, Sonya. I'm gonna talk to everybody. Big Coach, Big Coach. I'm still waiting on you to talk about what you mean you had to find me. Help me out now. No, no, I'm messing with you, Rick. Rick, I know what X and Twitter. Hey, Rick. I was one of the few people that called Congress, every congressman I knew, because I didn't like how the FCC just pushed that sale of Twitter through. It didn't take that long. Usually, y'all, when you push a sale, a $44 billion sale in this space or in the tech space or in the information space or in the media space, man, they let a South African, a dude from South Africa, come on here and use everybody's money and buy Twitter, and it ain't never been the same no more. So yes, I know what X and Twitter is. I just call it Twitter. I don't ever. Only reason I mention X now because he mentioned. I don't call it X. I call it Twitter because I don't respect the man who was spearhead and bought it. He said you wasn't popping up on my YouTube, so I had to go to your to click on the YouTube. Okay, I wasn't popping up on your YouTube. That means you must have messed up your alert button. You got to hit the bell so it can alert you. Uh, Oh, my girl. Oh, I got my girls. Hold up. I got Miss my Kessa Charles. I've been missing her. I got Kim Maxie. I've been missing her. I got Morris Parson. He know I've been missing him. I got all my people in here. I got all my people in here today. Y'all, if you're wondering, I'm on location. I'm in LA visiting my grandson, visiting my daughter, taking care of business out here, getting information, gaining information. And y'all help me. I need y'all help. I think about something. Think about something. And all you people on Facebook, if something happens on Facebook where it just zips out, go to YouTube, Chop Shop Htx, and we still cranking up. We ain't gonna let. I got this. I'm beaming through my personal page for Robert Hatter. You can, or you can, or the Chop Shop Htx page on Facebook, and we're beaming. And I'm telling you, in the I'm gonna try next week. I'm gonna try to do it because we got the capability to do it simultaneously on Instagram and other areas. I just didn't want to overdo it like that. If I feel me, but I was just thinking about something. This English language, ladies and gentlemen, English language is wild. I go, Robert, what you talking about? The English language is wild. What you mean, Robert? What you mean? People texting me cause y'all I get information in real time as the show going on. So PJ Washington just got a new contract. We just talked about him. It's about to get messy. But the English language is wild. Uh, Kim, watch this, Kim. You got sales, 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 sales. No, for sales, I'm talking about. You got sales as in brain cells, CELLS. You got sale like you sell something, SALES. You got like you selling some whatever you want to sell, SELLS. And then like on a sailboat, SAILS. I was sitting there saying, he said, Facebook is not allowing you to post. Morris Parson just posted. Kim Maxey Roy just posted. Sonya just posted. I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you. Hold up. Let me look over here. Facebook might have sent me a message. But it's okay. Go try it again. Go try it again. They haven't sent me a message. Morris then shared it and commented and everything. So I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, big fella. Oh no, and that might be a problem on your end today. But uh see Morris popping up there. Let me show you. Let me show you what my boy Morris. Look at Morris doing. Look at Morris. That's Facebook. Hold on. Let me so y'all can see it. I'm trying to, y'all got to understand. I keep trying to tell you, I am on my travel pack. I don't have all my monitors all over the place. I'm working in limited space today. But I was just thinking about something, y'all. Have y'all ever thought about the English language like that? He said, why they calling you Hatter? Why they calling you Hatter? Because my last name is Hatter, Miss Bradley. Why they calling you? Why they call? I don't understand what you mean. Why they calling you? Why they texting me? Uh, I don't know what you're talking about, Miss Bradley. Help me out, y'all. I don't know what y'all talk. Y'all gotta understand. I got a whole lot of stuff, so you got to be clear about what you're talking about. But what I love about this show is rhetoric free, and we just dialogue. In case you're new to this show, we just we just dialogue and we listen and learn. Uh, and I was just thinking about some stuff. I was writing little notes down to myself that I want to share with y'all today. Terry, it's just you know, I'm watching all of these shows and I'm watching all these people. We're drowning in information while we're starving for wisdom. Uh, what else I did? I wrote. Y'all got to understand. I just get to see. I get to read and get to. I'm in L.A. I'm people meeting with me and people. Yo, it's so much stuff going on. Uh, but and then I'm thinking about stuff that I'm gonna say to these young men and their parents on Saturday. Uh, I can't pretend to tell you how reinvigorating it is to have this many people engaged at the same time in real time and a real read through. Y'all, you know, and some people was, I had to give y'all this. Let me give y'all this. Cause cause people try you sometimes, Geraldine. Kirk Collins, people will try you sometimes. Terry Ross, he said, hey, before you get too deep, is that true about Mr. Ralph Cooper? What happened to Ralph Cooper? Tell me what happened to Ralph Cooper. I don't know. Y'all know I'm out of town. What happened? Let's talk about it before I get deep. I like that, Terry. Terry, I like that. Boy, you just don't know. What happened? What happened to Ralph Cooper? I mean, anybody know? Can somebody tell me what Ralph Cooper, what happened? I know if I was to Google it, it would tell me something. Let me see. Let me see. That man said Ralph Cooper. Hold on. I love Ralph Cooper. What happened? Terry? What? No. What? You know I'm finna call him. Y'all ain't finna do me like that. Think I ain't gonna call him? Y'all gotta be out y'all rabbit ass mind. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Miss Jardine. Watch this. Hold up, man. Not in service. I know one person to call. See, y'all, this is what I love about this show. That's what I love about this show. See, other people be playing with this show. That's what I love about this show, man. Let me catch my man. Let me text. I know who I can text. Watch this. I hope that's fake news. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you why I hope that's fake news. These people might be busy, y'all, but I ain't gonna be able to go no further. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. I know I'm calling this guy. He's saying, how in the hell is he calling me in on the show? Please leave a message. Man, come on, man. Man, y'all messing my day. That's not right. Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. It's another Ralph Cooper. Thank you, because I saw that. It's another Ralph Cooper. I saw that on one of Ralph's posts this morning. That it was another guy named Ralph Cooper. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man, don't do me like that, man. Y'all want me to tell you why? I'll tell you why. Tell you why. This man gonna tell me what I need. Somebody gonna text me talking about I need a background. I don't need nothing in the back of me. I'm giving you information. You don't need to be looking at me. My sound quality is great, and you can see me. I don't need no background. And I'm not in no jailhouse. I'm not in, I'm just in a, this is the best place that I can get reception. I'm doing, I'm here. I don't need no background. I don't have the lighting. I don't have all of that. I just said, in case you just got on the show, the person who texted me, I just got on the show. He talking about what I need in the background. Maybe if I didn't have on white, it'll look big different. I'll go change shirts for y'all. Okay, I'll change shirts, and then it'll look a little bit different. It's because I got on white. Uh, but he said, "Give me the information quote again." Oh my God, push it now. Which one, man? I done gave a million. That's why. If I change shirts, y'all see, y'all gonna make me change shirts. Y'all got me conscious now. But that's all right. I'm gonna still give you information. But y'all, like I said, I'm out here on the West Coast. Somebody said I need a background. No, I don't. Because if I put a background up, I don't have the lighting, and the background's gonna look terrible, like you see them guys on who don't have the proper lighting on this, and you got the fuzz behind you. I'd rather just have it like this. Man, you don't need nothing. This is where the wisdom is needed. Thank you, Mr. Push It Now Network. That's my main man. But let me finish. Let me finish. But I'm glad somebody be paying attention to my backgrounds. Okay. He told me keep going. Hold on. He told me keep going. But what y'all, I came across something thinking about y'all yesterday. Boy, I got some crazy people. I got some crazy people that follow me. They love me. That's why they doing me like that. But hold up, y'all. I had some stuff, and y'all be throwing me off. That man talking about Ralph. And the reason Ralph is so important, ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for Ralph Cooper, I probably wouldn't have called the Texas Southern games. Ralph Cooper, uh, contrary, people be talking, I don't know nothing about nothing, be running their mouth. I got a call from Ralph Cooper one day, and he said, "Man, they want you to do, uh, they want you to call the basketball games for TSU." I said, "Man, he never did that before. I know. I'm not doing it." Click up. He called again. We talking, and he said, "Robert," he said, "But I'll help you." Then Chris Walker said, "I'll help you." I ain't never did it, y'all. This was on a Wednesday. And then they called me back on Thursday. And what happened, I didn't realize it. Donna Franklin saw the Chop Shop. Somebody at TSU had on the Chop Shop. And Donna Franklin saw it and was watching it. And she said, "Who is that?" Y'all know, y'all remember when I told you when I walk in the gym and I see your kid playing basketball, I should be able to say, "Who is that?" Miss Donna Franklin, who's the head, one of the heads at KTSU, said, "Who is that? Do you think you can get him?" And they asked Ralph Cooper. Ralph Cooper called me. I said, "No, I can't do that. Ralph, I ain't never did it. Y'all don't like to do nothing I ain't never done." You know? And so that was on a Monday. I mean, that was on a Wednesday. So on Thursday, I got Chris said he gonna help me, and Chris ain't helped me. He ain't never helped me. He never helped me. Not one time. Uh, um, but you know what I did? Uh, I just studied the industry. Y'all had to think about it. I agreed on Thursday. Guess what? I had to call the game on Saturday. A lot of y'all don't know this story. I agreed on Thursday. On Saturday, hold on. I had to learn 4 teams. 14. TSU men's, TSU women's, TSU, Geraldine, TSU men's, TSU women's, Prairie View men's, Prairie View women. Prairie View my first game. That's my first love, the Prairie View game. Y'all, I got in the car. Y'all, hold up. Y'all, I studied like I was in law school, right? Because I like to be prepared. I overstudied. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, I overstudied. 99% of the stuff I did not use. I just talked about basketball because I forgot the most important thing I knew about basketball. But I did want to know the players. I wanted to know their majors. I want to know certain things about them. I mean, cause I get the chance to interact with these young kids. We might have to talk. One of them might want to be a sports agent one day. So guess what? I might be able to talk to them. You follow me? So I learned. I never forget it. Ladies and gentlemen, we did the 2 games. Got in that car. Y'all, I promise you. I walked out cool. But when I got in my car getting ready to drive back, y'all, I just said, whew. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't never been that nervous in my life. Never been that nervous in my entire life. Uh, Geraldine, because you remember Geraldine, everything like I'm talking about now is live. Once I say it, I can't take it back, Geraldine. It's there. Once I just, it's there. So, like I'm on this trip, and I was reading, and I was writing notes, and I had a meeting the other day, and and I had to, I had to be mindful that don't you judge me based on your limitations. Geraldine, I gotta give me some water on that one, Geraldine. I'm gonna talk about some sports. She said you're recorded. Geraldine, be careful who you share your good news with. You want to share your good news with people who are going to be genuinely happy for you. That's one way you can identify, Miss Jardine, those people who are truly on your side. Jardine, watch this. If people are not listening to you, stop talking. Stop talking to them. That's the best piece of advice I can give y'all on Women Rock Wednesday. I can give you, and what happens is, if you stop talking to them, the people who are not listening to you, and start watching them instead, they tell you what they're up to. Whoa, yo! All I'm doing is giving you what I just lived this and I'm sharing it with y'all. You hear me? So if you have things to say to them, but find people that will listen. That's why I love y'all. Talk to them. Talk to them. The ones that are not listening, just pull back from them. Because watch this, Geraldine. You are devaluing what you say by offering it to an audience that does nothing but reject it. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand, man. See, Geraldine, I ain't just talking to Geraldine. Push It Now Network, Ray Moore, Terry Ross, Doug Smith, Brad Kimmel. I know you're listening. Shout out to Brad. Me and Brad gonna be in the golf tournament soon. Yo, the elephant keep walking as the dogs keep barking. When you become successful, everybody wants you to become successful. until you become successful. Somebody need to hear this today. I don't know why. I told you I'm thinking about y'all. Then once you're successful, everybody want to tear you down. Don't go listen to that show. There ain't nobody but old Jimmy and old Hatter. They want to tear you down. They want to tear down a performance. They want to tear down what you said. They want to criticize you. They want to find bad things to say about you. So you got to just keep walking like the elephant. And your self-worth has to be strong enough. That when everybody trying to attack you, because they want to be you. That's why I always have great things to say about everybody, because I like being me. I don't want to be them. And the only way they can be you is to rip you. But you got to be strong enough to take those attacks. And when you're strong enough and get who you are, man, what a life. Now you're living a wealthy life. See, as part of our healing, right? Of our healing in the Black community, we need to fall in love with Black people again. Y'all already in love with everybody else. And it's okay. I'm good. But we need to fall in love with Black people again. To the point where we can be a little tender with Black people. Be a little more gentle with ourselves. See, that's why I used to love the older music. They talked about love. The OJ's love. The Temptations love. We don't have a lot of rap songs singing about love, and that's what all y'all play. And what I'm gonna tell, and I hope I tell these young kids this weekend, there are two types of listeners: those who listen to speak and those who listen to learn. And by the way, I don't take constructive criticism from people who have not constructed nothing. I know y'all watch all these other shows. Being famous and wealthy does not make you make someone a genius. Though it does take genius to be rich and famous. Because I'm watching all of this stuff that's going on. They turn their lack of talent into money and fame. That's pure genius to me. I'm just thinking, I don't know. I don't know. See, at night, he said, never. He said, not even when you were negotiating a huge contract for a client. Never what? Because I made a lot of comments. What you mean? Never what? Never. Even not. Never what? What did I say that made you say that, Eric? Help me right quick, Eric. Eric, because once I say it, Eric, this stuff is coming out. Once I say it, it's gone. Come on, let's zoom in and do a critical analysis right here. You said never, not even when you were negotiating a huge contract. Quick, give it to me, Eric, because I don't really know what I said that made you say that. See, So a lot of tables that I don't be invited to the tables because I'm a problem to the status quo. I had meetings out here. I was at some tables this weekend, but a lot of tables. Like, you know what? I wasn't invited to certain tables because I'm a problem to the status quo. I'm proud to be a problem. Set that in your spirit. I'm proud to be a problem. Eric, I'm waiting on you. Eric. And all you kids, this came to my spirit last night too. Y'all, this Women Rock wins. I'm just giving y'all some stuff. This came to my spirit the other night too. I was thinking about because the kids always talking about, well, he hating. He don't like me. He ain't raising my kid. He don't like my kid. He don't like this. Eric, I'm waiting on you now. I'm waiting on you. You asked me a question. I'm waiting on. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Maybe you type it. Let me tell you something. If the information is accurate, it's not hating. If the information is accurate, it's not hating. I'm still waiting on you, Eric. R&B songs of the 70s lyrics, it was just Harold Tillman, definitely had substance and depth and mind. And y'all gonna understand, man, music is important. Music soothes the savage beast. The drum beats, certain drum beats, stop the elephants from moving. Run, run the lines of music is so important. What you listen to, what you media shapes our culture, all kinds of media, social media, every kind of media. If it shapes our culture, that's why I try to be positive on this show. That's why don't y'all know? Hey, yo, I know about 5 to 10 piece of clickbait. If I say it on this show right now, y'all will go viral. But it's somebody's business. It's going to be hurting somebody. And I just don't want to do that. Still waiting on Eric to tell me, he said, never, not even when you were negotiating a huge contract for a client. I don't understand. Eric, I want to answer that question because I don't understand it. Come on now. Come on now. Come on back quick. Text me or something. You know, and then I'm finding out some people don't like you, Harold Tillman, based on a lie somebody told them about you. Yo, that's why it's good to travel abroad. That's why it's good to go meet different people. Then people meet you, they say, what? This ain't the same guy. And then, hold up. And then some people talk about you because they lost the privilege to talk to you. Somebody was calling me the other day, Eric Harrison, I'm still waiting on you. Somebody called me the other day, Robert, where's your book? Where's your book? Y'all know what's been taking me so long? Because I learned from Toni Morrison. I want to write the book that I want to read. And it ain't there yet. I'm trying to write a book that I want to read. I told somebody the other day, I said, every day you miss listening to the Chop Shop, you do a disservice to every cell in your body. Somebody said, Robert, you know it all. I said, no, I'm not a know it all. I'm a learn it all. I have spent a lifetime learning. Everybody should. Somewhere, Eric Harris. Are y'all still there? Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Let me know. This mic, man, I told you I wouldn't pay all this money. Hey, I travel with the top. Is anybody still here? Because somewhere Somebody is holding their breath, waiting on you to fail. Eric Harris, Harold Tillman, make sure they suffocate. I was laughing. And I was laughing because I used to go back and forth and go back and forth, you know. And then I learned before I'm arguing with somebody, I ask myself, is this person mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of different perspectives? If not, I stop arguing with them. I was reminded of this man I knew. There's a man, I don't know him personally. He was a poet. His name was Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde used to have a saying that the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. Somebody just sent me another message. But can everybody hear me? Just give me a thumbs up if anybody can hear me. Because I just want to make sure. Let me see. Watch this. I'm just gonna put hello. Let me see. It popped up. Hello. To all you Houston, Sonya, what's the hell wrong with Valdez? That picture for the Astro. Oh, somebody there? What's wrong with Valdez? Y'all see it? Y'all go look it up. Okay, thank you, Joe. Joe Lewis. What? Thank God for Joe Lewis. Joe Lewis, I just wanted to make sure people were still there. But Joe Lewis, he said been nervous. Hold on. Oh, being nervous? No. Hey, Eric, being nervous to do a contract? Wait a minute. No. Hey, no. I like the Eric. Is that what you asking me? Have I ever been nervous? Only time I be nervous, I'm gonna tell y'all, only time I ever been nervous. We're gonna get back to that. Because I'm not sure. I spend so much time and so much money and so many resources. I spend much time recruiting some of these guys, right, that I used to recruit and to sign with our company, right? Most nervous I ever be is their last bowl game and their last basketball game. Because now it's time to sign their contract that they signed with me. I'm doing all that courting, all of this, everything. I'm taking y'all behind the curtain. Y'all, I had some anxiety. I was all goosebumps, nervous than a hook in church. I'm sorry, but nervous that I was just nervous because I done poured out everything to this family and this kid and his family, and they can just tell me no. And y'all, I've been turned down way more than the guys we got. I've been turned down 10 times the amount. If I told y'all the guys that had committed to me and changed their mind at the last minute, boy, I can write a book. See, I might write a book on that. Yo, listen. You do everything You said you go down to these country ass towns. They ain't got no phones. Your cell phone don't work. Yeah, I mean, you go sit at the table and you're going through your presentation and and the daddy get up from the table and go get him a bill while I'm talking. The most disrespectful. The mama looked at him like she wanted to just. The mama looked at. Can't you wait a second? This man went and just went and got one bill. I don't drink, but he didn't even offer me. I wish I could tell y'all who that kid was. Sonya. Sonya, when I got in the car, I said, I ain't signing him. Y'all got to realize when I come into your house, I come in there, I come in there sharp. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I know they looking at my shoes, my watch, my everything. I come in there, I give you my Sunday best. I ain't coming in there with no sneakers on. I'm coming in there like I'm a businessman representing your son. I ain't no groupie trying to kick it with your son. But they've still told me no. I'm sitting in a presentation and the mom just like this. She just listened to everything. Daddy frowning up at everything I said. And I know I'm hitting some points that ain't no agent in the world gonna come say. And the man asked me, he done already signed with you, ain't he? I said, yes, sir, but I didn't feel right about it. So I got on a plane to come down here because I want to meet his parents. Then he got the cussing the boy out. They got both of them weigh 300 pounds. I wasn't getting in the middle of that. You know what I did? Y'all, I never get this. I took the contract. I said, I'm not finna get in between this family and tore the contract up. Yeah, that was a visual because I didn't tear the actual contract up. I tore, I tore a blank one up. But when I left that house, see, the boy came and visited me in Houston and fell in love with my office, my staff, everything. He just fell in love. He said, dude, I want to sign with you right now. I said, no, let's wait. I want to wait. Let's go to your mama. Let's go. No, man, I'm grown. That big ass wasn't grown when we got down there. Then I found out later. But I knew I wasn't gonna represent him. When I pulled out the car, I knew I wasn't gonna get him. When went to the airport, y'all, I promise I was trying to get a flight out of there at night. I didn't even want to spend a night. But I never forget. Uh, 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 then I found out people told me his dad had already been paid by another agency to deliver his son. So but Eric, you put that contract in front of me, Eric. I'm like Picasso. Eric. I'm like Michelangelo painting the Sistine Chapel. Hey, uh, uh, hold on. My son asking me a question. Which one? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold up. Yo, I gotta talk to my son. I'm sorry. Yeah. Y'all got me? When you put cake, I never nervous about that. Cause what see, when you're prepared, I already know. Eric, I already know what I'm asking for with this client. You know why? I don't go after everybody. Everybody say, all you want is a first round draft pick. Yes. Well, why you want a first round? Because I got more leverage. What I tell y'all, I'm a leverage negotiation. I can't listen, as good as I am. Right now, in Sonya's Korea, I can't get her in the WNBA because we ain't got no leverage. Much as I love Sonya, Eric, I can't ever get Eric to the league. I don't have no leverage. But I'm walking in there with Cade Cunningham, I got leverage. I walk in there with Kevin Durant, I got leverage. Speaking of leverage, but I'm glad you said that, man. Uh, I'm glad you said that because I haven't took people behind that curtain. But speaking of leverage, we're gonna come back and finish that. But I got to share this. Y'all hear me for a minute. I want you. When I got stuff for you, I don't never want y'all to say, but Robert, you know, we don't never give me this. Hold up, y'all. I got to find my y'all. I done lost my stuff. You know, hold up, y'all. I done lost my stuff. Oh, is this it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Um, I told y'all on this, but okay, this what I got to talk to y'all about this young lady who they call the Michael Jordan of the health and beauty industry. Some of y'all might, y'all might know friends that need her services. Great lady, great. When you come for your cup, while you're there, whenever you're there around, you get free wine. I know y'all just don't want no free wine. Y'all just, but she's offering it for you. But just it's Carla Gallardo. She's a FNP, aesthetic injector at Elite Doc Health and Beauty on Sweetwater Boulevard in Sweetwater in Houston, Texas, on the outside Sugarland, Texas. But she got so many things she offer. I just give y'all a few of them. She got this restoration, and she used PRP or a regenerative therapy to stimulate your hair growth. And this guy, I got a picture somewhere. I just hadn't had it up there, and how it helped his hair growth. And she laser hair removal. She got back, chest, shoulder, face, neck. I mean, what else they got? Weight loss situations. IV for energy, immunity, aging, anti-aging, skin brightening. Um, what's they got? Vitamin B shots. What else she got? I mean, she does skin texture, with your tone, your pores, your acne, your scars, even uneven skin tone, rough, clogged pores. She helped with all that stuff. And her name is Carla Gallardo. Give her a call and say, Robert Hatter told me to call you. I'm just calling you. What other services? Y'all got some. She got some services on here that's more private that some of y'all might about need. And I just don't like talking about them on the show. But she got a whole lot of stuff. Just call her and just say, look, Robert had a chop shop called me, told me to call you, and just say, hey, look, see, how when can I come by? Okay, and just tell I sent you. All right, Carla Gallardo. Let me put a number down. Y'all just write the number down right now. Everybody, eight. Well, let me make sure I got the right. 832. I know it was 832. 832-446-3206. Do me that. Do that for yourself. Okay, all you beautiful people out there. And then, yo, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better take this number here down too. Hold up, y'all might as well get your numbers out. Uh, Let me see. Where that number at? I just had it yesterday. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. It's never happened before. Uh, that I never forget. Uh, I put out the call about why uh, why I kept going to basketball games. I just saw a lot of bad basketball, and and being a basketball player and being around and raising a basketball player, raising no, 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 raising a kid that played basketball because he wasn't a basketball player. He was a young man that played basketball, and just talking and just watching. And I wasn't talking about nobody. I'm trying to see what can we do to make it better. I know I didn't say you got to jump high, you got to run fast, but you should know how to play this great game. It's a great game to learn how to play. So I'm talking about it. People in Chicago, that is what is talking about. Man, they saying the same thing about it's down in Houston. Yo, give me a paper. When was the last time in Houston we had a NBA draft pick? Was Quentin Grimes was the last one? I'm talking about the NBA draft. Was Quentin Grimes the last one? Or I'm talking about Houston that grew up in Houston. I know kids that went to the University of Houston. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about Houston. Let's just talk about Houston. When is the last time? Somebody give me some. Somebody, oh, I got y'all blocked. Hold up, I can't see. When is the last time? Uh, when is the last time? Y'all help me. When was the last time? Because I can't remember. I know Dallas, Liam McNeely, Ron Hollins. They done had year after year. When the last time we've had one? And I ain't saying everybody. I'm just talking. So the basketball could get better. That's all. I guess I ain't got no basketball people on here right now. But the big question for me is, what can I do for the youth? Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith, was he Houston? I claim him as Houston, but we'll say Tyler Smith. We'll test out because he made his bones here in Houston, I think. Yeah, played when he was young in Houston. Yeah, Tyler Smith. Thank you, Curtis Jordan. Tyler Smith. Anybody else? Anybody else? The big question is, what can I do for the youth? Everybody is lying to them and their parents. So I'm trying to tell them the truth. Carson Edwards one, no. That's a long time ago, man. Y'all, there's so many things that I'm gonna cover. I can't give it to you, but it's some things I'm gonna cover. The kids gonna be there. Um, they're having them. Where that schedule? I saw the schedule. Hold up, I got the schedule. I think I got the schedule on this computer right here. Hold on. I got the schedule. Y'all, this ain't never been done. This ain't never been done. They got Bruce Glover, who have had pros come through his program, Ballet High School. He been on the Nike thing when he at the Nike camps and all the NBA top 100 camps. He was the coach. He was the instructor. He did all of it, all the John Lucas stuff and stuff going. He did it. But it's gonna be an 8:30 check-in registration. But at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna start. They give me the mic, I'm starting at 9. Y'all know I don't like to wait. The only reason we were 7 minutes behind on this show today is because Facebook act crazy today. And I had to boot it all the way, the whole system all the way down and boot it all back up so it can be here today. See, we ain't having no problems out of them because I ain't playing no videos. But I might, it's gonna be a we're gonna have a welcome and an introduction. I'm gonna come in and speak. The reason I'm so excited about it because nobody had enough sense to say, "Hey, man, I like what you're doing on this show, man. You need." And guess what? You know how they always in them other events, they take their parents away and talk to the kid. No, we don't talk to the parents right there with the kids. The kids gonna play, they're gonna play a round mob, they're gonna play 10-minute halves. Basketball is the more 10-minute halves. Uh, uh, and we're gonna talk a little bit about skill development. They're gonna be a round robin, running clock. I get a chance to see some kids that I haven't seen. I'm trying to find this. Oh, here it is. We got the new flyer, so we can tell. It's called a transition. I put it on the screen yesterday, didn't I? I think I put it on the screen yesterday. Hold up, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get me. Think this it right here. $50 per team. Oh my God. Per team, $50. Transition from AAU basketball back to student athlete. That transition that the kids, y'all, they didn't had that freedom all summer. Now they coming back. Now they restless in class. They don't, they ain't, it's a transition. It's a transition when you're a freshman and you go into college. It's a transition. I got to tell you about that transition. It's a transition. I got a unique thought. Think about it. I'm a person with unique authority on each one of these subjects. Transition from a middle school kid to a high school kid. My son did it. Trans transition from a high school kid to a Division I kid. My son and a lot of his friends had a summer program. I sponsored a summer program. I'm proficient in that. And if you wanted that 1%, if you transition to go to NBA, I've done that. So you have this wealth of knowledge. You can come and ask me any question. I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna talk or listen to y'all. I don't know, because I want to hear from y'all. It's just your time. It's stuff that I'm gonna say in there that I would never say on this show. Because I'm gonna have you right there. Don't be scared. But it's all happening this Saturday. I'm flying back. I'm still on the West Coast, flying back just for this event. I'll be there early in the morning. If you want to catch me early, I'm gonna be there early. I'll probably be there at 8 o'clock. I'm so excited because I want kids, not saying none of these kids gonna be in the NBA or go to college or nothing. But by the time, I hope they understand who they are and the potential they have. I want them to, because people been lying to them so much. These parents, these summer coaches telling you exactly what you want to hear. But now you get a chance to talk to the guy gonna tell you the truth. You know why? Because I was one of y'all. I wish I had somebody to come down here that then did the things that I've done to talk to me. So that's why I want everybody, and then we're gonna get back to our regular scheduled programming. And but that's the number. If you don't understand some, 346-221-5628. Call Coach Glover and say, Coach, what's going on? Talk to me about what's going on. Coach got the basketball part, but I got the part that I want to give these kids, man, something. I just, and I don't know what yo, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. You know how they say, I'm gonna really let the spirit move me, because there's so much stuff inside of me. I couldn't get it out in an hour. And I got to figure out what it is. That's the hard thing about me. Some people, like my partner said, some people had to drum up stuff to say. You got to slice it up, dice it up. So I can't wait. I hope I see a lot of y'all out there. I'm curious. I'm curious. This gonna be the first time because we're gonna keep doing. Hey, we see y'all got them. Faith comes by hearing and hearing the word. We're gonna do this again. But this particular time, Ballet High School, because Bruce Glover, he reached out to me and said, "Man, we need that. We need that." He said, "Doc, y'all ought to hear the stuff he be telling me." Uh, hold up, hold up. Let me just give y'all some of the text. I just I'm giving y'all these like testimonies. Uh, what he be saying? What he be saying? I mean, he was when we was going talking about this stuff, and I'm asking about, man, what he said, man, the stuff that you giving these people, the importance of being involved, starting in high school. Parents, I want you involved. Don't let nobody else just do everything for your son. Share the show, everybody. Don't let everybody else just do stuff for your son. Y'all, we got mamas and dads, we got guys out here that's shopping your sons around for NIL money. And the coach negotiating with assistant coaches on how much your son gonna get so they can get a cut. Come on, y'all. You got families being wrecked apart because intermediaries in the middle going and telling coaches, this kid gonna go here, this kid gonna go here. I can help you. I can help your son get the bag. Anybody ever say them words to y'all? Get the hell away from around them. I got the I'm trying to explain to you what's next. Cause if you don't have a plan, somebody gonna give you that plan. I'm trying to make that's why they could never you know what they used to call, oh, he's overbearing. He over no, cause y'all couldn't get to me and couldn't get to my son. Y'all wasn't gonna confuse my son. I had a plan for him to go to the Ivy League when he was a baby. Guess what? Jermaine Cooper. Guess what, Shanquetta? Shanquetta, girl, you had some. Girl, you was hot on. Girl, I love you. You was all. I saw you the other day. Hey, got to bring you on the show one day. One of these Women Rock wins. Girl, you heavy. You heavy, sister. You, hey, matter of fact, you rock today. Shanquetta, Pelsa, she rock. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know how she popped up on my page. I'm going through TikTok because my son, he work do some stuff with TikTok sometimes. So I'm up there TikToking, and she pop up, and I said, "What? What? Y'all don't understand the brilliant people we got." Eric Harrison, the brilliant people we got on this feed, man. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna tell these kids, but I want you parents to come and get it all out of me that you can. And for because we ain't gonna be there all day now. We ain't gonna be in all day. But I get a chance to put faces with names. And let me tell you something. Your son might be whatever he is. I probably know somebody that can help him. He don't have to be a basketball player. We're gonna use basketball to get wherever we want to go. Chuck, Rod Wells, tell me what's wrong with this Valdez dude. Throwing a hit, throwing the pitcher telling him to stop, and he not stopping. I mean, he pitch it anyway, and the dude get rocked. I ain't never seen nothing like that. Astro is the most dysfunctional pro. I told Jimmy I don't like them. But let me get back. Let me get back to where it was. But the transition is this weekend. 8:30, Bel Air High School. 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 is registration. I'm gonna be there early. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna say, and ain't no telling. But I can't wait. Okay, all right. Now let's get back. Cause when we left, we was talking about something, and hold up, y'all. Y'all can't do me like this. Hold up, hold up. We was talking about something, and we was talking about leverage negotiate. Eric Harrison asked a great question. Yo, this gonna be one of the best shows we ever had. And I can't and I always do it on Women Rock Wednesday. You know why? Because people tend to just take Women Rock Wednesday. Oh, that's why I make it the best. That's why I don't tell y'all if I'm having some special guests coming up soon, but I will never ever tell you because I don't want you to come because of them. People just call it, y'all. People texting me, man, when can I come on the show? When you got me back on? When you got me back on? I ain't ready because y'all ain't ready yet. I don't want you coming for the personality. I want you to come for the information. And I want the information to be able to change you. Because information without transformation is just dead. If I give you all of this and you don't do nothing about it, there's no reason these kids in summer basketball, after the 7 or 8 years we've been giving them on this show, should be in some of these predicaments they're in. Yo, everybody ain't gonna go college. I gave y'all the numbers. I'm gonna have that for them people this weekend. I'm giving y'all the numbers. But I was thinking about something, right? And y'all probably heard of it, y'all probably heard about it. The sports, cause it made me think about Eric, talking about having leverage. Kawhi Leonard had a whole lot of leverage. I'd love to represent him. But sports investigator, this Pablo Torre, hey, ESPN fired this little old dude. This little dude and went and made himself on a show just like this on the internet, just like this. But he drops a bombshell. And he reported that Kawhi Leonard reportedly signed a $28 million endorsement deal with a fraudulent tree planting company funded by Steve Ballmer to circumvent the salary cap rules. Now we don't even have to talk about this. We don't even have to talk about this. Cause this is my wheelhouse. We don't. Hold on. Yeah. That was my son again. I wish I could tell y'all what he asked me. young fella, young fella, all right, man. Young fella, all right. Okay, 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 okay. Well, hold on. Y'all got to hold up. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's it with him. I got a question. Hey, y'all don't want y'all if y'all don't want to hear it, y'all don't want y'all. Do anybody want y'all? Is some stuff happening in the NBA gonna change the NBA forever? That little information I just gave y'all is gonna change the NBA forever. Now I can go. We can talk about. Hold on. I got something else to talk about. Hold on. We can talk about college football nepotism. How Bill Belichick. Alfio, how Bill Belichick hired two of his sons on his staff at USC as a coordinator and a defensive back coach. Then he hired his friend Michael Lombardi as a GM. who then hired his two sons, his own son as a quarterback coach. I'm not saying this is wrong, but when white men do it, they do this, no one bats an eye. But when LeBron James do it, it's nepotism. I can talk about that. Rest in peace, George Raveling. I'm going to talk about him. I got to. I got some grassroots stuff I need to tell y'all. I got some other stuff on how to reinvent yourself. I got some good stuff for you. I'm telling you, hold up. I got some more stuff about Arch Manning. I got more. I got more. I got more. But I got to talk about this. Got to talk about this. Hold on. Got to talk about this. It's a shocking development. If anybody like the NBA, y'all, I've been around this stuff a long time. I ain't seen Alfio. I haven't seen this. Alfio. But what? Y'all hear what I said? Kawhi Leonard reportedly signed a $28 million endorsement with a fraudulent tree planting company funded by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer to circumvent the salary cap rules. Ladies and gentlemen, are the other NBA owners truly outraged at Steve Ballmer? Or are they more afraid of getting found out for their own similar violations? Look at Shaquetta. Shaquetta. It was creative, but you got caught. Watch this. Watch this, y'all. Y'all watch this. How does one even find out that? Ooh, I thought you never would ask. Boy, I love y'all. This is why I love y'all. Y'all talk that stuff. This is why I love y'all. Ain't nobody gonna ever talk about the boom boom room. I love y'all. That's why I tell y'all to share the show. What if we had 1 million of y'all? What if I had about 100 Shanquettas, 100 Sonya Billingsley, 100 Chuck McGowan, 100 big coaches, 100, who else? Brandon Weefall. I'm keeping 100 Alfio Beasley. I miss that man. Because these kids in his class, his former class, need to hear this today. Y'all, I'm taking my time. Jermaine Cooper, I wish I had 100 of y'all. Man, I wish all of y'all could duplicate yourselves. And don't give me no 100 Thaddeus Moody's. I can conquer the world. But watch this, y'all. I'm painting a picture now. See, and just in case you were wondering, what might happen? Here are the penalties when the Minnesota Timberwolves were found to have circumvented the salary cap rules to sign Joe Smith. They took 5 first-round draft picks. They forfeited. 2 were returned later. $3.5 million fine. Smith's most recent contract was voided, and his Larry Bird rights were stripped away. Wolves owner Glenn Taylor was suspended. Wolves general manager Kevin McHale was forced to take a leave of absence. It's important to note that this happened 25 years ago. And in recent years, tampering findings have resulted in loss of second-round picks. So, but what I did, what I did, they got NBA penalties for cap circumvention, fine up to $4.5 million for the first offense, fine up to $5.5 million for the second offense. loss of a first round pick, all these the updated stuff, loss of one first round pick, the possibility of voiding contracts that involve circumvention. Put a note in that one. The possibility of voiding contracts that involve circumvention. Doug, what's up, baby? Doug, I'm talking about Kawhi. Doug, I know you like high school basketball, but you know this is my wheelhouse right now, Dougie. Doug. Kawhi people, y'all, doing all this stuff, right? Kawhi people, Uncle Dennis. Everybody know Uncle Dennis. Uncle Dennis is uncle. Always got something to say. Always got Uncle Dennis. They were asking for outrageous things that teams just weren't able to do. That's why everybody was wondering, how did he come to the Clippers? These folks was asking for helicopters and everything. Y'all know he like Kobe. He lived in San Diego. He be getting helicoptered back and forth. He might have a new spot here now. I don't know. Homeboy, Kawhi Leonard be asking for everything. He won these 2 little championships, and this dude asking for more stuff than LeBron and Stephon Curry. Y'all, Stephon Curry don't ask for none of this. They were looking for endorsement deals when they was leaving Toronto. And everybody was like, now you wonder, well, why did he come to the Clippers, Robert? We don't know what's going to happen yet. Big coach, you're getting too far. I just said the possibility of voiding contracts that involve circumvention. The possibility. I don't know why you're putting your eyes up there and all of that. It might not even get to that because you got to prove it. Y'all, this is essentially what they did with this company. See, this was the missing piece in 2019 because the NBA investigated this. They were saying, how? Why? How did he come here? This tree planting company. Keep that in the back of your mind. But everybody, y'all see, y'all got y'all got recency bias. Y'all see, I know the NBA. Y'all, they was trying to see why this man came here. Everybody, y'all probably would have said, why he come to the Clippers? Not the Lakers. The Lakers had who? LeBron. Then he come out and said, what? It's a new king. Had a commercial in a convertible. It's a new king in LA. Y'all remember that? Somebody talk to me out there. Am I refreshing your memories? He did a New Balance commercial. It's a new king in LA. Come on. It's a new king in LA. No. Okay. No, you good. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You good. It's a new king in LA. I can't wait to get home. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, don't let my daughter hear that. Chuck, there were a lot of complaints around the whole league. The Lakers, the Raptors, they were saying, how did Steve Ballmer get Kawhi? They investigated it. Big coach and nothing happened. Uncle Dennis. Yeah, but then they took a look at all these documents with this tree company. Because the tree company, ladies and gentlemen, it filed bankruptcy. How the hell you a tree? How the hell you a tree planting company? Somebody put $50 million in a tree plant fund. How the hell you go out of business? See, yo, as I'm talking to y'all, I just thought about that. The company went out of business. That's how somebody said, that's how we was able to find out about all of this, because in bankruptcy, you have creditors. And guess who was one of the creditors that was owed some money? Hold up, what's the name of that company? Hold up, y'all. Let me find that company. What's the name of that company? KL2 Aspire LLC. K Kawhi L Leonard 2. That's his number. Aspire LLC. How did this company who had all this money just go bankrupt? Hold on. Let me go. Let me go. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Y'all messing me up. Uncle Dennis' name is on the contracts because you got to disclose all of this stuff, numbnuts, as the designated contact for Kawhi Leonard. He was the guy to call. So this is the Uncle Dennis story in 4K quality. They got it, the documents. They got the documents. Y'all, when you violate the salary cap in such a way, and y'all, my favorite clause in the contract, I saw it said, it was a no-show job. Y'all know what no-show mean? He didn't have to show up and get nothing to get the money. This in the clause. You know he don't like do nothing no way. It was a no-show job. He did nothing. It was an endorsement contract. And y'all, hold on, I got something else for you. I got something. And the other endorsers, by the way, some of the other endorsers, Leonardo DiCaprio, Drake, Robert Downey Jr., Sidney Crawford, and somehow Kawhi Leonard. All them heavy hitters. When I see Kawhi's name with them, it makes me say, Are y'all getting this? Are they explaining it like this on the TV? Have y'all been on TV today? Are they explaining it like this? Uh-oh. My man woke up. My man woke up now. He ain't messing with me right now. He got to get something to eat. He gonna get something to eat, and then he come mess with me. Well, we'll be out of here by then. Y'all, this is the craziest part on the medal stand. You know how you get a gold medal, bronze medal? You got all of these celebrities. And the guy that making 4 times than all of them put together, combined, Kawhi Leonard. He making more than DiCaprio, Drake, Downey Jr., Sidney Crawford, all 4 of them combined. And watch this, Chuck. Since you don't want to talking to me, you and Eric. This for Chuck and Eric. And Shanquetta. Shanquetta, you smart. Girl, I listened to you the other day. You got it going on. There was a clause in the contract that said if he don't play for the Clippers, this contract would be voided. Yo, these are the court documents. Now this is let me tell you about this company. By the way, they signed a 23 year, $300 million deal to become the founding sponsor of the Intuit Dome. Y'all know what the Intuit Dome? That's the new arena that Steve Ballmer built with his own money. That company, the tree plant company, aspiration, they was gonna have the patch and everything on their jerseys. A 23 year, $300 million deal to become. The man was sponsoring his own team, man. It was ingenious. If they hadn't filed for bankruptcy, I wonder how. Yo, they was all right until they filed for bankruptcy. How did he let them file? What happened? That's what I want to know. But let me keep going. Did I tell y'all they had to sign a $23 million, $300 million deal? 23 year, $300 million deal to become the founding sponsor of the Intuit Dome. The company was going to get the patch on the jersey before it collapsed. Ballmer, how did you let this collapse? This company collapsed into bankruptcy. And when you look at the filings of who they owe money to, they owe money to the Clippers. Watch this. They owe money to the Red Sox, Meta, Facebook, all these giant companies. All these giant companies got into business with this tree company. Guess who one of the creditors was? KL2 Aspire LLC. I want my money. He should have said, no, y'all keep that money. If Kawhi's name is not one of the creditors, we don't get caught. Excuse me, they don't get caught. Y'all, I'm out here right now. James Harden on the team. It's we to me. Y'all hear me? I got a question. I haven't seen the earlier shows. Stephen A. Smith. Did they talk about this like this? Who all has seen the earlier shows today? The national show. I'm just curious. See, Kawhi get paid to this LLC from other deals he's done. You pay the LLC. See, now the team have to pay him, but the endorsements can pay your LLC. I've explained that on the show before. The tree company is called Aspiration. And Kawhi Leonard, the name of his LLC is, watch this, KL2 Aspire. And the company name is Aspiration. You can't make this up, Chuck. Chuck, y'all need to be paying me for this information, Chuck, y'all need to be. Michael Jordan. Thank you, Michael Jordan. Thank you. Great job, man. I love to recommend businessmen that on this show, and then they wind up doing great business with the people that I send them to. Man, that's the greatest compliment I can do. Shout out to HTX and Michael Jordan for doing that for my family. And thank you, sir. And guess what? I didn't ask him for a discount. And don't y'all. No, he wasn't double dipping. They owed him. He went double dipping. They owed him. They owed he. Guess what? When the company bankrupt, they owed Kawhi about $7 more million or something like that. He should have just said, "No, no, y'all owe me nothing." Appreciate you too, Mike, for being a professional, man, and making uh 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 my y'all. I got a doctor in the family, making young Taylor. She was happy. But y'all, and inside the company, y'all got all these emails in the company. And then when the emails, that's court documents. You can see the intimacy of the relationship between Aspiration and Steve Ballmer. I imagine they're going to try to claim uh, they're going to have a defense because he got so much money. But Pablo Torre, the people who uncovered this, they have sources inside the finance department that told them when they ask, watch this, the people in the company, they looking at Caprio, Drake, and all these top names, right? And they asked them, why is Kawhi Leonard, who doesn't do nothing, make more than the rest of whole Hollywood combined? The people in the company was asking this. And they were told it's because they're circumventing the salary cap. Steve Ballmer, you can't be this dumb. The most important donor, they said, in the company. Y'all, Joe Smith, they had to give up 5 first-round draft picks. But y'all got to realize, Steve Ballmer, y'all hear me on this one, is the richest owner of all team sports in the world. I bet you $100 million. Go Google that, David, with your good Googling ass. That's for you, David. You just popped on. Go Google it. He's the richest owner of all team sports in the world. He's very powerful. What are the owners saying? Because they was jealous of him. You know why? Y'all, he built the Intuit Dome with his own money, not using public funds. Go look at this. Look this up too, David. He got the largest front office. That man got everybody on the payroll. He got the fake bank. Boy, y'all go to the website. That man got more coaches, more scouts, more than anybody in the history of basketball. He's very powerful. Every advantage that they can get uncapped, they seize. They pay everybody more money. But y'all, if you was the Clippers and they tell you got to get out of this contract, would you do it? Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a huge shift in the NBA. How these people do business and how they're going to be scrutinized. Some of these other owners doing something like this too, man. This man just got in the game, man. He know what them other dudes doing. They can't do it. They couldn't do it like this. It's massive, man. It's massive. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Y'all, I'm excited about this weekend. Oh, hold up. Watch this. I can't wait to get to these young kids and teaching them this. But y'all, the first game gonna be at 10 o'clock. Doug, you got to come by. First game at uh at Bel Air High School on Saturday morning. I speak from 9 and 10. First game at 10, second game at 10:20, third game at 10:40. Oh, the game's gonna go like that. And do you think the Knicks did that with Bronson? Absolutely. Will you be attending the women's pro golf event this weekend? Probably not. Is Kendall in this one? Michael Jordan? I know I got something to do Saturday. I get in on Friday. I got some. I probably have a chance. If I have a chance to, yeah. Because I'm finished with this. I'll go by there. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't even know Michael Jordan about the women. Send me the information. If Kendall's playing in it, I think I'm gonna go. If this is one she's playing in, if it is, I think I'll go. TSU, I'll check. No, ain't women's. They ain't got no women's live tour. Michael Jordan, come on now. You've been drinking it already. Um, Women's golf. I know who to call when I get off the phone. But I can't wait to see y'all this weekend. I'm trying to rest in peace to a coaching legend, pioneer, renowned Nike shoe executive, USA basketball whisperer, and man who truly made major impact on the game of basketball. Huge loss to the basketball world. The great basketball coach and Nike executive George Raveling, he passed away at the age of 88 years old. Raveling was a security guard at the March on Washington in 1963 and asked Martin Luther King for a copy of that I Have a Dream speech, and he donated that speech to his alma mater, Villanova. Uh, I know what the live golf is, man. Uh, uh, but I ain't never heard them having a women's live golf tour. It's a, I just never heard of the women's live golf tour. I've been to the men's live golf tour, but I've never heard of a women's. Uh, 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 uh. I know it's Saudi back. I know exactly what live golf tour is. Dude, you talking to a guy who know about this game of golf, but I've just never heard of a women's. But let me see. I had something else for you before I get out of here today. Oh, I asked y'all that question. When the last time we had a big time player come out of um, this city? Rest in heaven. Yes, George Rabbin. Yes, 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 yes. Trying to see if I got one more quick thing to give you for 10 minutes. Um, you know what? That's too heavy. I can't give you that today. Um, that's too heavy. No, what I mean, I'd have to go through some stuff. Yeah, some more explaining and explaining. Hold on, y'all. If my thing, let me see what else I had for y'all. Oh, did I talk about the NBA free agencies? Free agents? Yeah, I talked about that yesterday. Man, these guys still ain't got no jobs yet, man. Um, y'all, PJ Washington. Before I came on the show, he got a new deal, man. That girl, what this girl gonna be doing, man? Uh, that man just got a new deal, man, for 90 mil. Hold on. Let me make sure they sent it to me right when the show came on. We talked about PJ and his situation. Polar fella, he got more problem, but he got to get his life together. He don't know how to. They didn't teach him about these women. Uh, Forward PJ Washington has agreed to a 4-year, $90 million contract extension. Oh, okay. Hmm. I got you. Shout out to him. That girl. Yeah, I don't even talk about that no more. I was, I just sitting up here thinking about some stuff. Uh, because somebody called me the other day. I think I can give y'all this. Let me see this. No, that's more than 10 minutes. I got to give y'all some 10 minutes. Uh, hmm. No, that's too heavy. What y'all get? What did y'all have? What do y'all have for me? Michael Jordan, you ain't looked the thing up yet? Uh, you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about the Chop Shop and just the history of it and um just the history of it, man. It's a lot of stuff have gone into building this thing to what it is. I'm trying to find this one. It's 26 of them. No, it's 26. I thought. I mean, 100 and something. Maybe I got it here. It's I just think about the stuff because when I go through my notes and I'm going through all of this stuff and the things the things that they've shown me and the things that I've learned over this time. Uh, I was thinking about, okay, I give you this, a special bond between fathers and daughters. I was thinking about this, right? The story is told in New York City about a father that used to walk his daughter to school every day until she got to the fourth grade. Um, all of her friends used to make fun of her about her dad. So 2 blocks from her school, she turned to her dad and said, "Stop here, Dad. Uh, please don't walk me into to school, all the way to school." So he was flustered and frustrated because he wanted to walk his daughter to school. He said, "Why don't you want me to walk with you?" Because then she told him, because all of the kids make fun of me because they think you look funny. Chuck McGowan, with tears in his eyes, he said, "Do you know why I look like this?" When you were 6 months old, our house caught on fire, and the fire department said that you were going to be lost. And I broke through, and I shouldn't go back in and save you. And I broke through, and I risked everything to go and get my daughter, up to having 3-degree burns on my whole body. So what I look like is because I tried to save you, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, it's important that we tell our children what we went through in order for you to be where you are. Don't let them walk through life thinking that you just arrived. Let them know you have scars. You got burns. You got pains. You've got blood invested in this thing. Everything you went through was to make you a better parent. No parent is perfect. You're going to have some tears. You're going to have some heartbreak. You're going to have some disappointments. And through all of it, you're going to get through it, man. I think about that. I really do. It's powerful. About the man whose daughter needed a kidney. He was overweight. And his doctor said, hey, man, you the only one to match this kidney, but we can't perform on you because we perform on you, you're going to die. You weigh 300 damn pounds. So that man lost 100 pounds. And they asked him, how you lose this 100 pounds? He said, because my daughter, my why was so big that I figured out how to lose that weight. It's crazy. Told a story about going to New York and with some friends, and the very first time I took him, you know, he went to Saks Fifth Avenue. As soon as he walked in, the door, there was a sign everywhere that says it was sales. It was a sale. Went to the jewelry department, and they had this Louis Vuitton watch, and he asked him how much was it. And much to his amazement, it was the regular price. There wasn't no sale. So I asked the sales clerk, I said, how come it's not a sale on this? How come this ain't on sale? She said, Mr. Adam, Louis Vuitton don't go on sale because it holds its name and it knows its value. When you know who you are and you know what name has been placed on you, nobody can reduce you, because seduction is putting your value on sale. Don't let nobody seduce you. Don't be seduced. It puts your value on sale. Then we left there, the jewelry department, and went to the shoe department. We looked at and saw the shoes on sale. And they said, these shoes are, want to buy these shoes that everybody been talking about? Asked the clerk, bring me a size 13. But when they brought them out, they didn't look the same. They were a little discolored. And the shape was a little bit off. And it looked like, they don't look like the one that I wanted, I ordered. They don't look like the one on the display. I said, why is that? It looks different. Why it look different? They say it's the exact same pair of shoes, but too many people have tried it on. And because they tried it on, all of them tried, the shape was different because all the people were trying it on. And the color is different. So when you know your value, Women Rock Wednesday, ladies, when you know your value, don't let other people try you on. Wait until the right one comes to fit your size. I'm Robert Hatter, and I approve this message. I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me push that button. I love y'all. Bye. Did anybody say something before I go? I'm out of here. Bye.